Hi, Miss Amal. Hi. Can I close the door? That's when I know there is there's more than academic advice.
A deep conversation going
Exactly.
on. Questions that you wish students would ask more.
It's about their time management. I wish students will just talk to me more about that and we address this issue because...
Yeah, I think it's a major issue.
Yeah, it's a major issue. I still remember my teachers and they made a difference in my life.
Yeah, definitely. When they help you and they guide you to the right way, you definitely never forget them.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then students struggling with such issues, they often avoid asking for help. Why do you think is that? Like, why do they not just come and ask for help?
I think it's in our culture that we don't ask for help. We don't like to ask for help. Yeah, it's, especially males, I would say, male students.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of the Go Far podcast. I'm Maria, your host for today, and today's episode is one of those that you don't want to miss, especially if you're in a university or if you're thinking about joining one. We're honored today to sit down with someone who's more than just an academic advisor. She's a mentor, a guide, and to many students, actually, a second mother. Miss Amal has been a steady hand and a kind heart across campus, always ready with honest advice and a comforting word. As a mother herself, she brings wisdom not just from books, but from life. In this episode, we're diving into a real talk for students at every stage, whether you're a freshman, a sophomore, a junior, or even a senior. From day one freshman to soon-to-be graduates, whether you're struggling to find direction or just some encouragement, Miss Amal's insights will hit home. So grab your coffee, take a seat, and let's get into a conversation that might change the way you see university life.
Hi, Maria. Nice to be here with you. By the way, this is my first time to do a podcast, so bear with me.
Yeah, it's fine.
Amal, Miss Amal Deeb, been with GSI or Arkansas State University for 3.5 years. Originally, I'm from Palestine, lived most of my life in the US. I have a master's degree in chemical engineering from University of Illinois, Chicago. Been in the market between education management, between schools and universities for the last 18 years.
Oh, that's really interesting. So we're here to dive into an academic advisor life. We want to know a lot of things, including maybe summer courses, course planning, those type of stuff. Like, we can start by speaking about the importance of meeting your academic advisor on a regular basis. What do you think of that?
It's essential, and we're lucky that we have a small community at Arkansas State that I am usually available to meet with students even without appointments. At least you need to meet with your advisor at the beginning of each semester to go over your degree works, your transcript, your courses, and to register, of course. But that doesn't mean that during the semester you can drop by and talk to your academic advisor if you're facing any issues, you have challenges. Academic advisor is not only there for registration, it's a very wide role. It could be advice, it could be looking at issues, it could be talking about, I would say, assignments, projects, and mainly something I learned, or I would say I worked on when I was in the US, which is learning skills. We can talk about your time management, we can talk about exam stress, note-taking. It's the skills that sometimes students, they lack on, so it affects their studying and their learning. So always visit, always see your advisor. I heard from students at other universities that sometimes it has to be by appointment.
Yeah, they struggle.
Yes, exactly. They struggle. Even sometimes it gets to the point that they fail a course and they still cannot get an appointment to see their advisor to talk about that experience. I got a call from a student last week who applied with us last year, and then at the last minute he changed his mind and he joined another university. He called me last week because for the last 2 months he couldn't see his advisor, so he called me because he needed the advice. So keep in touch with your advisor. Even if it's a small change, sometimes you drop an ad. If you drop a course and your advisor doesn't know, you need to let them know so that they are with you the whole journey and they can advise
because you also, when we register or something, you check our degree plan, you tell us what's the best for us basically. So an academic advisor doesn't only register with you, they help you throughout everything. You're like our safe place basically. We tell you about everything.
Yes, I'm the shelter.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when a student comes to my office and say, hi, Miss Amal, hi, can I close the door? That's when I know there is there's more than academic advice.
A deep conversation going on.
Yeah.
Because I still remember my first week at this uni, I was really stressed. See, I'm not an introvert, but I'm not also like an extrovert. I need to like know the person to be an extrovert to them. So I was sitting alone. It was, I think, my second day. And then you came and then you saw me sitting alone and you asked me, are you okay? Because I looked stressed. You're like, do you want to have a talk in my office or something? So that's when I felt that, okay, like maybe my journey will be easier than what I thought it would be. Like I have someone here that I can go and talk to.
Alhamdulillah. That makes me happy. Yeah.
So what do you wish students that would ask you more here, like at the university? Like questions that you wish students would ask more, that they like ignore or just not think about asking you, but they actually need the answer for?
You mean they ask the question
No,
or they
that
don't?
You wish they ask it, because they don't ask it and then...
They wish they ask. I wish that they ask the question. Yeah. It's about their time management. I wish students will just talk to me more about that and we address this issue because...
Yeah, I think it's a major issue.
Yeah, it's a major issue. Coming late to classes, leaving classes early, leaving assignments till the last minute, struggling in the last week of the semester, or sleeping a lot, or going out too much during the week.
Or maybe not sleeping at all.
Or not sleeping at all. Yes, I have students who come to me and say, Miss, I was awake since, they call it muwasil from yesterday.
Yeah.
So
this is Muhammad, our host also. He doesn't sleep.
So yeah, I wish, sometimes even I wish I have more time to talk to students more and do more workshops and start with the time management module that I have and the one I worked on when I was in the US.
Yeah, maybe especially meeting deadlines for assignments.
Exactly.
Because when professors are flexible with deadlines, yes, it could be a good thing, but at the same time, we keep like delaying it again and again until it's like last second, oh, we have like loads of assignments.
Yeah, especially also procrastination.
Yeah, this
is a syndrome.
You need help. You need to speak about it.
Some people need help. My son is one of them. It's like till the last minute. So
everyone faces this issue, no matter like how good your time management is. There should be something that stops you.
Yeah. So I wish they come to me and say, Miss, how can I manage my time better? I do this and this and this. What do you advise?
Yeah, definitely. It would be better if they ask. Okay, so how do you think we should plan our course schedule efficiently?
First, take into account your time. So if you're working part-time, if you're working full-time, then you shouldn't be a full-time student. You should consider because your job, that if you're working. If you have a family, also the same thing. So first you have to consider whether you want to be a full-time student or a part-time student. Part-time student, less than 12 credits, that means 3 courses, let's say 9 courses. If you want to be a full-time student, then 12 and up. Consider the load, looking at the courses, how much time they require. If they have prerequisites, if you finish those prerequisites or no. Also, I would say look at your grades from the previous semester. Let's say the semester before you took 6 courses. You were at 18, which is the max limit, and you struggled. Or you got grades that you struggled and you got grades that you were not happy about. That means the next semester, let's take then 5 courses instead of 6.
Not 6.
Exactly. So you have to consider all aspects, especially when you get to 3rd and 4th year, because you get to the 3,000 and 4,000 level courses, you have more projects, you're planning for your graduation.
Yeah, it's harder.
Exactly. So many aspects. So spend time on your degree works. I would advise before coming to meet with me so that you have an idea about what to take.
And they can talk to you about it too, like, oh, I struggled with this, what do you recommend, basically?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so what do you think about switching majors? Like when and how to do it for students?
The beauty about the US system is that you can switch majors till the last year, but that means you're delaying your graduation by another 3-4 years. But you can switch your major
easily.
Easily, yeah. It's just about filling a form. You give time, 2 to 3 days, I would say, till the system gets updated, and then you will notice the major change on your degree work and in your transcript, and you start taking the new requirements for that major. You will lose some credit. It's not that they will disappear, but maybe you took a course, let's say, in design, and now you're changing, let's say, to computer science, and you don't need the design courses.
It'll be transferred as an elective, right?
Exactly. They will show in your electives, but for sure, if you're moving a lot of hours to your electives, that means that you're delaying your graduation.
Yeah, unless maybe sometimes it doesn't really affect it. Like if you switched in your first year, maybe it won't have a huge effect on you.
Exactly. First year, second year, it will be, I think, fine. It will still, I just finished a meeting with a student who's going to change from digital technology to computer science. He will lose, I'm not going to say lose, but some of the credits that he took will go into his electives, even though that he doesn't need more electives. And that will maybe delay his graduation by half a semester, maybe.
Yeah, okay. And this could be solved by maybe summer courses.
Exactly.
And you could find a way.
Yeah, there is a solution to it.
Yeah, because I also remember I didn't switch majors. I think I changed my concentration. And honestly, it was a really easy process. Like I just came to you, I filled a form, and then 2 days later I checked my degree plan, and it was there. It was changed. So I'd say, the system is very flexible, and you won't struggle with changing it.
Exactly. Yeah. It's better if you're hesitant. It's better to delay it, to do it in the beginning. I would say first year, better than continuing in a major that you're not happy about.
Like you change it third, fourth year, and then it's like
delay the whole plan then. And your parents will not be happy about it.
Yeah, it's exhausting for you and for your parents too, of course.
Exactly, yeah.
So what are the common mistakes that students make in course planning?
Overloading themselves. Everyone wants to graduate earlier, so everyone wants to take 18 credits.
I think it depends on the courses they're taking, actually.
It depends on the courses, it depends on the timings, it depends on, as I said, if they have a family, if they're working, not working, but everyone wants to graduate earlier. So students rush into the load and sometimes go into the overload permission, which is taking 19 or 21 credits.
Yeah, I think they should only do this if it's like really necessary, like you actually have a job waiting for you and you have to graduate quickly.
Average time to finish a bachelor degree, 120 credits is 4 years. So take it slow. I'm not saying be part-timer, but at least don't overload yourself.
Yeah, it could be stressful and your GPA might not end up what you want.
Yeah, and enjoy it. Enjoy the college life. After you leave college, you will say, I wish I enjoyed it.
So quick.
Yeah,
you might really regret it. So what do you think of taking a minor? Like, you know how we have, we offer 8 concentrations, right? Mm-hmm. And we get to choose sometimes, like not only 1, 2. So what do you think of taking another one?
For concentrations, it's allowed a max of 2. Mm-hmm. So either you can take 1 or 2 with digital technology and design. Now with the new programs, students can do a minor in computer science, or they can do a minor in psychology.
Yeah, okay.
So those are 2, I would say, very valuable additions to our programs. We have the specifics on how to obtain those minors, what to take. I think for computer science, it's 20 credits. Mm-hmm. And if I'm not mistaken, for psychology, it's the same, or 12. I'm not sure. I'm still getting used to the new programs.
Still new,
Yes, but if you have the option to take a minor and you want to do it, yes, it's a valuable addition in your degree.
It's really good.
Honestly, what I say to the students, it's the same exact thing that I advise or speak to my sons at home, because my son just graduated and I pushed him to do a minor in strategic communication, even though he wasn't convinced, but I pushed him and it made a difference once he started
really
applying for
jobs.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, yeah, that's really good. Okay, so for summer courses, what summer courses are and who should take them? Like, tell us about summer courses in general, basically.
I'm remembering when I used to be in college. I took one summer course during 4 years. The reason is that
one only?
One summer course.
Okay.
And after that, I decided, no, I'm not going to take any more summer courses.
Only after one? Like, you didn't traumatize yourself? Oh my God.
For some reason, I didn't like summer courses. I used to work during the summer. Maybe that's why.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, summer is your holiday too. You don't think of it as in studying. And something new.
Exactly. And in Chicago, it used to get really hot, too hot in the summer, similar to here. So, and rainy. It's hot and rainy.
Rainy.
Yeah. So I used to prefer to stay home during the summer, just go to work and come back home. So maybe that's the reason. And I used to take the train and walk. So when it's rainy, it's not
too
pleasant.
Much going on.
Yeah. So summer classes, if you're not traveling and you have the time, go for it, but also do not overload your summers.
Okay.
Keep it light, take a course or two. You're taking 3, I know. Take 1 or 2 courses so that you're busy during the summer, you have something to do, but don't overload. And don't feel bad if you're not taking summer courses.
Yeah, it's only, it's not really that necessary. It's not a requirement.
No.
It's a choice.
It's a choice. It's optional. So look at it, look at the courses, what's there, and talk to your family, because sometimes I have a student register for the summer and then, they discover that they're traveling at the last minute.
Yeah,
so plan it well. And if you don't feel that you need it, then don't go for it. Does it help for people who want to graduate early? Yes. If you take, let's say, 3 this summer and 3 next summer, that's 6 courses. That's a semester.
Yeah. So what do you think we can use can we use summer classes to catch up or get ahead, basically? So getting ahead, definitely we can, but does it help us catch up on the work we missed before?
If, God forbid, somebody, let's say, failed a course and it's offered in the summer and you need to retake it, then take it so that you catch up. Yes, yeah.
So it doesn't make you late,
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. So I think a lot of students need this advice on how to deal with our academic or low GPA, basically. Like, how do we deal with it? How do we fix this issue? Like, if we have a low GPA.
It depends on how people will define a low GPA. I'm picky. I like all the students to have at least a 3.0 GPA out of 4. That's when I smile, and when I see the 3 out of 4.
Like 3.0 for you is good.
It's average.
It's like average for you.
Yeah, which is B. If you get all Bs, you are at 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's good, It's okay, not for all people.
Not for all people.
Not all people will be satisfied, but yeah, definitely it's good. I've heard some students say, above 3.5 is what they want, is what they'll be really happy
that's
with.
Aiming high, and that's perfect. I like people who aim high. But I was talking about the 3, that what makes people comfortable. If you put in your CV once you graduate, you need to put your GPA at the beginning.
Of course.
If you have 3 to 3.2, that's good, average, good. I would say. Above that, excellent. Below 3, I sometimes worry. If we get close to the 2, that's when the real worry happens.
So what advice would you give those with this low?
Get to the root of the problem, why you're getting those low grades. Is it you? Is it the major? Is it the courses? Is it the time management? There has to be, it could be a lot of things. So we have to get to the root why this is happening.
Find what the main issue is, actually.
Exactly. Earlier, better than later. Because this also have consequences. The first semester you'll be on probation, and then you get first you get a warning, and then you'll be on probation. So it gets complicated. Even
you get a warning when your GPA is low?
Yeah. You get emails from A State.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And you have to take a course that's called Restart.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it has official consequences to it.
Oh, that's really interesting. I did not know that. Okay, so can you tell us about how can we use DegreeWorks? How is it a tool for planning for us?
First, I wish all students will just know that they have access to their degree works. I get a lot of text and emails from students, Miss, can you send me my degree work?
Oh, can you send it to me? Okay.
So it's a format. You have access to your degree works on Banner. So first they need to know that they have it. It's a very valuable tool on Banner because it's like your plan or your contract with the university.
Yeah, actually, if they took the course, I think it was called Making Connections. I took it in my first semester. It explains to everything, like that degree works actually exist, that like how to use Canvas, a lot of things, because as first-year students, we didn't know how to use Canvas at all. Like, it was really complicated for us. So in the course, this was actually explained to us, but I don't know if it was maybe not offered before. I'm not sure.
It is offered every fall.
Oh,
but sometimes students, they don't, I would say, they take it as information, but they don't apply it.
Okay.
Yeah, they learn about Banner, but they don't apply it once they log into Banner.
Okay, yeah.
Because even transcripts, sometimes students will ask, Miss, can you send me your transcript?
They have it. We have access to it, yeah.
I don't have access to it. Yeah. They have access to
That's the problem.
So yeah, degree works, I love it. I have access to all degree works for our Qatar-based students. I use it a lot. It makes my job much easier, especially planning ahead. I work a lot closely with Natalie in the US. And we need to look at what our students need, what courses, and that's how we plan the schedules for fall and spring and summer. Students, they need to look at their degree works at least beginning of the semester and end of the semester, so they know where they are.
I look at it every time I'm bored. I check, what do I have required?
It's a nice document, especially with the colors.
Yeah.
So they need to keep track of it and look at the reds and the greens and the blues
nice to
there.
Know what do you have to do, like what you have ahead. Like, we didn't know that we required like 2 sciences. We didn't know that, but we found out while looking at our degree work, and I'm like, oh, this is required, like other electives that are required or so whatever, we found it from the degree work. So it's really helpful for students to look at it.
Exactly, yeah, very helpful, and it gives you the plan ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so in general, not only for our uni, like not only for our students in this uni, what advice would you give students on managing stress and burnouts during maybe finals or quizzes or even assignments, we stress a lot, students in general. No matter what, even if it's just a simple assignment, we're stressing.
All humans stress. I was stressing yesterday night about this, about this podcast today. Find a way out by doing something that you like.
Like hobbies?
Hobbies. Treat yourself. Buy yourself a piece of cake and go enjoy it with coffee by yourself.
Should always remember that you deserve a break too.
Exactly. Go out with a friend. Listen to music, watch a movie. So treat yourself, get yourself out of that stress. I would say it's a loop. Because once you stress, you're not going to sleep. That means you're not going to eat well. That means you're going to feel down. That means you're going to get tired.
You won't focus in classes.
So it's going to be a loop. So get yourself out of that loop. Talk to a friend. Talk to someone. Talk to your parents. I always believe in treating yourself and doing something that you like.
Like going out or getting dessert or eating food.
And a bad grade is not the end of the world. You will always, sometimes it happens. You have to just live with it. Let's say you end up with a C in a course, or in that rare case, like I said, God forbid, you get an F. It's not the end of the journey.
So it's fine. You can always repeat it.
On the opposite, if you stress and you get into that endless loop, that's when it's going to affect you more and affect, let's say, more courses. If you're just struggling with one, you'll be struggling with
2 or 3 or 4.
Exactly.
And so on.
Yes. And it's a phase. It's a week of finals and assignments and projects and presentations. And what you're struggling with now, next semester will be easy for you. It's a learning curve. And there's something there are sentences that I keep repeating for my students and at home also, which is, it's a journey. So it's a journey, it will pass. get out of it
Just a
happy and
period
successful.
a period of time in your life that you'll get over it soon. You know, it's gonna end eventually.
Make the best of it, succeed, happy, good memories, friends, people that will make a difference in your life. I still remember my teachers, and they made a difference in my life.
Yeah, definitely. When they help you and they guide you to the right way, you definitely never forget them.
Exactly. Yeah. So you will stress a day or two, but don't make it long.
Yeah.
Find a way out quickly, I would say.
Yeah, but then students struggling with such issues, they often avoid asking for help. Why do you think is that? Like, why do they not just come and ask for help? From not only from you, like in general, like from their parents or from maybe their siblings, even their friends. Like, why do they avoid that?
I think it's in our culture that we don't ask for help. We don't like to ask for help. Yeah, it's, especially males, I would say, male students, they will not be...
The ego.
Yeah, they don't want to ask for help. I get more asked for help from our female students than male students. So I think it's in the culture.
You think they're scared of asking for help?
Not scared, but maybe they want to deal with it themselves.
Yeah, they just, like, they pressure themselves. Oh, I can do it myself. I don't need...
Yeah. Female students, I think they ask more for help, and they seek that shelter where they will feel safe, and then maybe a hug or something from a friend,
like a
or
therapy
a teacher.
Session with someone.
Yes,
you know?
it will help, but I think male students, they want to solve it themselves.
Yeah,
and sometimes it gets too late.
Because there is no solution.
Yeah, it gets to where the struggle, but they still come and ask for help at the end. They will find somebody.
Better late than never.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just had an adhan break, and now we're back. We just spoke about why students often avoid asking for help. Now, I have a question for you, and actually this is more targeted for juniors and seniors. On planning internships and earning academic credit, what advice would you give?
First, look at your degree or your majors. Like I will give you an example, engineering management systems in our university, they require an internship course. So plan for that to be taken.
So they actually can't graduate if they don't have
Exactly, yeah, they have to take an internship. It's a 3-credit course. They have to do an internship for at least 7 weeks during the semester and get it approved and get some documentation from their supervisor and everything, and they get a grade for it. It's like a regular course.
That's really interesting, actually. I did not know about that.
Yeah, that's for engineering management. So check your degree work, check if your major requires an internship, but even if your major doesn't require an internship, always seek 1 and 2 and 3. The more internships you do, the better, because
the more
that's
opportunities jump on.
Exactly. That's like the highlights on your CV once you graduate. That's the experience that you have beyond just being a student. I know many students here in Qatar, they face the issue of most internships are unpaid.
I mean, it's an experience after all.
It's experience.
Yes, it's a problem because your time it's getting wasted maybe, but I think it helps you, it helps you be more realistic maybe on how your job will be in the future.
Yeah, it is. It's very precious opportunities, especially now I hear that we have QCRI, we have QSTP, we have Aspire. Big names, they offer internships. But I mentioned the unpaid because those places sometimes they forget that students will pay for transportation.
True.
And they will pay for their lunches every day. So even very small amount to cover those expenses will help them. It doesn't have to be paid, I would say, as a salary, no. But
maybe
I
just
would
to
say,
cover.
Exactly, just cover the expenses.
Yeah, I actually agree with you.
Yeah, for transportation and food, somehow calculate it and pay that to the students, whether at the end or after 1 month. It helps the students because at the end of the time they are students and they don't have a source of income.
Also motivates them.
Exactly.
Actually, I can do this. I can spend time on it.
Yeah, so keep an eye on, let's say, LinkedIn, where a lot of people, they advertise for the internships. Do internships. on your third year, fourth year, go for it. Don't hesitate. Apply. Don't say, oh, I'm busy with my classes. You will always have time to do that internship.
Sometimes some internships actually offer where they actually take into consideration what timings your classes are. Like you only come when you, like those timings where you're free. It's even in the contract itself.
True. Yes, if they adjust the schedule according to your classes. Some of them even are part-time or twice a week. Yeah. They're not all full-time. But yes, go for it, apply, and seek those opportunities. Our student affairs coordinator, Alia, she does a lot of work helping our students finding those internships.
Alia is an amazing person.
Yes, yeah, she does great, and she helps students even build their resumes. So don't delay from, I would say, even from first and second year. Start working on your resume. Don't leave it till the end, because it's, they say a resume is always a work in progress. Yeah. You will always update it, you will always add to it.
Actually, even here at our uni, we've been getting lately some emails about internships. Alia have been, like our student affairs, she's been sending emails about internships opportunities, I think for design. Mm-hmm. Not quite sure. So I think, yeah, you have to, like our students, especially now, if you're hearing this, I think this is your sign to apply now. Yes. Go check your emails and actually apply for those internships. And I think the same for volunteering. It's really beneficial for you.
Yes, but unfortunately not many students will go for volunteering. We're lucky. We're very lucky this year. We have a really good group of volunteers. Whenever we have an event, you're one of them.
Yeah,
whenever we have an event, mashallah, we have those names. They're like stars, our volunteer stars. So volunteering and internship, go for it.
Yeah, we actually had this opportunity last week to volunteer in the InsurTech event at Q1CC. And actually, I think about 10 students volunteered. Mm-hmm. And it was a really nice experience. It was actually like, you see, we woke up early, we stayed there late. It was like a full-time job. So it gets you, you know, you see how actually when you get a job, how it will actually be.
Yes.
And you gain experience.
Yeah. I saw the stories and the posts and the photos and the videos about that event. It was nice, but I could tell the early morning ones, everyone looked sleepy and everyone had coffee in their hands.
Yeah. Okay, so for seniors, what are the steps that they have to take for preparing for graduation? Or juniors even, because...
Yeah. First of all, like we said, CVs. Start working in your CVs. Don't delay it. Start looking at jobs. It doesn't hurt to have a job lined up while you are in senior year. That should be even something pleasant. So apply for jobs. Don't say, I'm going to graduate in May, I'm going to start looking for jobs in May. No,
start earlier.
Yes, start early. It's good to have a job lined up so that once you graduate, you start. Even if you want to take a few weeks off to relax, but have that offer or many offers in your hands. Yeah. There is a form that all seniors, they need to submit to A-State. It's called the graduation declaration. Make sure not to miss the deadline. And I'm here, so none of the seniors miss the deadline because I kept sending reminders.
You keep running after them, which is also an advantage of our uni, actually.
Yeah, so I had to, but no, they were good. Everyone submitted the form. Do a lot of practice for your interviews. Don't go for an interview unprepared. Yeah. We offer this in our Impact 360 program. This is a program that we offer at Arkansas State here in Qatar. Yeah. It's honestly, I cannot even describe the program. It started as an idea of Dr. Shakir, and we developed and we all worked hard on it. Yeah. And we have weekly workshops.
Very beneficial.
Yes, very beneficial. And one of them was, I think, for 2-3 weeks, how to prepare or how to act in interviews. Go for that. Even if you want to sit with me or Alia and do those mock interviews. Yeah. So you go ready for your interviews. There are specific things that you have to follow. So seniors should be busy from August. Once fall starts, they should be busy with all those steps.
The second they become seniors, be busy with that.
A lot to prepare for. So once graduation comes, you're relaxed, you're not stressing, you're not worrying about everything, but you have taken all those steps. Saying this, I cannot guarantee that everyone will take this step, will end up having a job or having, I would say, an offer at the end in May or June. But at least that will make you have the peace of mind that you did what you need to be taken, what need to be done. And then look at the opportunities. It might take you another few months to get the opportunity that you're looking for, but you will be ready for it if you
100%.
took all of those steps.
Yeah. So if you were to be a student today, what major would you consider studying? Like now, forget about what you study, like another major, what would you prefer to choose? Or maybe actually, would you actually choose the same major that you chose?
Honestly, no. I will choose something different. When I finished high school, there were some unfortunate reasons. And we were in Kuwait, and I had to leave Kuwait and travel to the US suddenly. So it was, I would say, it wasn't an easy period in my life. So yeah, it was really complicated. So why I chose chemical engineering? Simply a 17-year-old who likes chemistry, who likes math. So I found, chemical engineering, it has both. If I want to go back and choose something else, I would be a teacher now, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. So
I would have,
I would be either a chemistry teacher or a math teacher.
Okay, still what you like till now.
Yeah. But the engineering part, I don't think I will choose to do it. I'll give you even like a proof. I finished my master's, but I didn't work in the engineering field since I graduated. I started working in schools and universities, and now 15, 18 years later, I'm still in universities working. So I didn't work as an engineer.
Yeah, so if you studied to become a teacher, it would have been better for you.
I'm not going to say better. It will maybe...
At least you can call yourself an engineer now, it's a flex.
They like it in our culture. Muhandis.
They say, I'm not human, I'm an engineer.
Alhamdulillah, I don't regret it. I don't like to regret. No, the word regret even. I'm sure when I selected or chose chemical engineering, there was something in my mind at that time. Or maybe...
You never know, maybe it was the best
maybe
for
at UIC, they didn't have chemistry or they didn't have math. Honestly, I cannot remember.
Yeah, of course.
But chemical engineering. But now I'm good with numbers. I'm good with so many stuff that I learned as an engineer.
Yeah,
is it helping me? Yes, for sure, it's helping me.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. Okay, so I would like to end the podcast with asking just this simple question that I think our upcoming freshmen needs to hear the answer for. So what's your advice for the incoming freshmen, basically?
First, welcome. I would like to welcome everyone who's going to be joining us. We already have a good number of students who we know their names. We already know them. I met with some of them who will be joining in fall. I can't wait to welcome them.
You won't replace us, right?
No. It's just new cohorts. Every cohort has its own, I would say, special place in our minds and our hearts also. So I cannot wait for the orientation. Our orientations are usually really nice and very good way or an opportunity for students to interact with other students, to meet the staff, to do campus tours also. So I can't wait for the orientation in August. To welcome those new students joining us. So I would say enjoy the 4 years to them. We're here, all the staff, we're here to guide them.
Even the students.
Yes, and the current students, to help them and guide them. And so by the time they leave here, they're already built to be successful. I always say we guide and help, but we also build our students.
Yeah, for sure.
So welcome to all the new freshmen. We're here to help them and guide them. And don't hesitate. to ask for help when needed, whether to the current students or to us, the staff, the whole staff, not just...
we'll always be there for you.
Exactly. And it's an option that it's a very important and valuable option that you have a US degree here that you can pursue and get without having to leave your family and the place that you lived in.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, all right. I think now we can wrap up. We can end the episode of the Go Far podcast. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, listen to us on Spotify, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more episodes. And thank you for listening. See you next time.